Hey y'all, it's me, Slay by Jordan, and the company I'll be working with today is AliGrace Hair. They sent me over a 613 wig, 20 inches, 150% density, and it is a 13 by 6 transparent lace front wig. Inside your packaging, you'll get your wig packaged very neatly, and this is the wig fresh out the box. You'll get 3 combs in the inside. As you can see, most of your 6-inch parting space is in the middle, and on the sides it's about 2 inches. The hair was very soft. It gave me very minimal shedding out the box, and I can definitely say this is one of the best 613 wigs I have worked with. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Kiss Colors and Care on Instagram. Their Instagram name is Kiss Colors with the S. They sent me over this color care package, and I truly appreciate it. The 2 colors we'll be using today are the Kiss Temptation Funky Yellow and the Neon Orange. So now what I'm doing, I'm taking a bucket full of hot water. Y'all, I'm at home because we quarantining, we can't be at the shop, so this video may be a little ghetto, but just bear with me. So I put the full bottle of yellow in the bucket of hot water, and then we're gonna dip the entire wig in there, making sure we brush that mixture onto the hair because we don't want any splotches, any pieces that are still blonde. We want every part to be yellow. And as you can see, that wig is yellow within just a few seconds. So now we're about to do our orange. We're just gonna dip the bottom half of the wig in there. Now, this first time I dipped the orange in, the color came out the bottle a little thick, and I didn't mix it well in the water. Do not do that. You must mix your color evenly in the water. It cannot be any lumps, any clumps, because when you dip it and it goes into the wig, it's going to look real crazy. And you're going to see in just a few seconds what I mean about what happens when you don't fully mix the color in to the water. As you can see, we're going to focus on the bottom half of that wig. Now look closely. You see those little specks of dye on the hair? That is not supposed to happen. That's why you are supposed to fully mix that color into the water before you dip your wig in. So what I'm going to do to fix that, I'm just going to brush that in for right now, and I'm going to squeeze out all the excess dye. I'm going to take my orange, my neon orange again, and I'm going to put some water in the bottle, shake it up, and I'm going to put it back into the bucket. And I'm going to make sure I fully mix everything. I don't care how long it takes to mix. I'm going to fully mix it, make sure there are no clumps. Then I'm going to dip the wig back in, and that way you will see I'll get an even color, and it won't be any specks of dye on the hair, because that is not good. If I was to dip the entire wig in and those little specks would have got on the lace, they would have stained the lace. So you must fully mix your color in the bucket. And as you can see, we got our fire ombre going on. And now we're back with the YouTube favorite, Cousin Jayla. Don't mind this angle. I had to record this video at home once again, so it may be a little ghetto. Sorry, we can't be at the shop. I'm not trying to get fined. So just bear with me. But I promise y'all, during this time of quarantine, you will still get videos from Slay by Jordan. Okay? Period. Now I just put that wig on. I went ahead and cut off her ear tabs off camera. And I did go ahead and put makeup on her cap and on the lace. Today I'll be using a new glue. I'll be using the Goat Glue by Miss Damian Flagler. Now these types of glues are different from your regular glues. These glues, you do not wait till it turns clear because it already turns clear. So basically what you are doing, once you apply, you're waiting about 2 to 4 minutes or however long it takes. You're waiting for the glue to turn from a sticky texture when you touch it to like a tape-like texture when you touch it. These types of glue aren't really meant for beginners because if you lay this lace on this glue before it fully gets to that tape-like consistency that it needs to be, your lace will be sticky, it'll be gunky, and it'll just be messed up. But if you lay this down correctly, I promise you, you will get a waterproof hold in a 4 to 7 week hold. Even my cousin told me when I put the wig down, she was like, oh yeah, I can really feel that this wig is not going anywhere. But you have to make sure you apply it correctly. Now, my tutorial may be a little ghetto, you know. You can also go on her Instagram page, Damian Flagler, and she has a tutorial on how you properly apply it on there. And it's other people who have used her glue who can give you maybe a better understanding, because, you know, sometimes everybody can't understand what you're trying to say. But all I did was I applied the glue first on the edge of the cap just to get rid of that line of demarcation. And I went back in with another layer and I smoothed both of those layers out with my finger. And I waited about 2 to 3 minutes and then I just laid that wig down. So now I'm going to lay that lace down, making sure I use the back end of my comb to smooth it into the glue. Now with these types of glues, I do a different process. I don't tie it down straight up with the elastic band because I've noticed in the past when I don't let the lace and the glue fully get together for a period of time and I just go ahead and use that band with these type of clear glues, when I put that band on and I take it off, the glue will have been to seep through the lace and it gets on the hair and it's just like a whole sticky stuck situation. So I don't use my elastic band straight off the bat with these types of glues. I like to let the blow dryer melt them down together, and I like to go ahead and cut the lace off too after I finish blow drying the hair. And then once I've got it, stuck and it's looking how I need it to, then I'll go in with the elastic band lightly. Not like how I normally tie it down, because in my experience, if you tie it down too tight, it's gonna become a mess. So like I said, with these glues, you have to be careful, but when they are used properly, you will get the extremist ultimate hold. So now after I cut the lace off, I'm going to go ahead and put her part in her hair. Now normally I would have did a deeper side part, but with this type of wig you can't because the parting space on the side is smaller than in the actual middle. So what I'm having to do is do a curved side part to finesse it but still make it look good. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I use my Beautiful Hustle Glam wax stick with my hot comb to lay everything down. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and spray some Sebastian Shaper Plus on the hairline and tie it down with the elastic band. This is going to help it blend into her skin better. Because today we won't be doing any baby hairs because I honestly feel like with bright colors, baby hairs do not look right. It's just my opinion. I'm sorry, but I just cannot imagine this look with some yellow baby hairs. I just feel like that just is too much. But it's just my personal opinion. You do whatever you think look good on you, and you do whatever makes you happy. This is all about your own personal experience. Now, although we are doing a bob today, I do want to show you guys the hair in its normal length, which is 20 inches. And the hair was pretty long for a 20-inch too, might I add. So what I'm doing now is adding my cheese silk infusion, and I'm about to press the hair out. Because when I cut my bobs, I need my hair as straight as possible so I can make sure I have the most cleanest cut. I can cut it from a blow dry state, but I prefer for everything to just be straight and flat so I can know exactly how my bob is going to look before I go in and style it. But once again, you just do whatever works for you. Now once we take that band off, we're going to pluck her part and put some concealer in it to make it more visible. And I'm also going to put some makeup on her lace to make it blend in more better because as you can see, it is a line of demarcation. But we're just going to try to make this look as best as we can. But remember y'all, a lace front wig is an illusion. If you get up close, no matter if it's baby hairs on the wig or not, you're going to tell it's lace. So please keep that in mind. We're just trying to make this look as natural as possible. So this is the wig in this natural length. I am loving this color, honey. When I tell you this Kiss Temptation color is vibrant, it's vibrant in real life with and without the ring light. Like, I love it. So now let's get into cutting this bob. I didn't want to cut it just with scissors because I didn't want it flat. I did want it to have some oomph to it. So what I did first was went in with my razor comb. This is just the base cut. We're not just going to end the cut here. We're just going in and giving the hair. We're basically low-key layering the hair a little bit. That way when we go in and cut it with the shears, it's not all one length. The hair is different lengths. And that way when we go in to bump it, it gives the hair some oomph and it's not so flat and so, you know. Sometimes you want to give your bobs a little oomph, but you know, we're not going to do it so layered in the back to where like it sits up high, but we do want some because we want some oomph to this bob. We don't want it to just be flat. And like I said, this is just the base cut, so it doesn't have to be perfect at first because after this, we're going to go back in with our shears and actually cut this bob into the shape that we actually want it to. Now after I cut my shape in there, please do not think we are done because we are not. You must bend that head down and get all those little hairs underneath that are not supposed to be there. That way, whenever your client swings their hair, bend their head down, you do not see these crazy hairs and you're looking like, ooh, your bob pretty when you hold your head up, but it's ugly when you hold it down. Oh no, we don't like that. So you can take your shears again, or you can do like me. I take my clippers because it's just easy. I bend the head down, I use my comb, And I just get rid of all those unnecessary hairs that do not need to be there. That way, no matter what direction she turns her head, no matter if she bends her head down, her bob is a nice cut all the way around. You must do this. You must also do this with your blunt cuts as well. If you do not do this, your bob is gonna look crazy underneath. You have to do this with any cut actually. Because when you cut hair on top, you're still missing a lot on the bottom for some reason. I don't know why, it just works like that. So you must bend the head down and get exactly what you need to take off. And I'm just trying to clean that up as nicely as I can. I am a neat freak. I will have my clients standing up for almost 30 minutes trying to cut a bob. So clients, I do apologize, but you know, I be trying to get that hair as neat as possible, because in the end, that hair be laid. And you'll see in the end, this hair was laid. And if you're going for a more edgy look, you can leave the cut and style just like this. But of course not. We're going to go in and bump this bob so we can show y'all the true littiness of this hairstyle. And don't worry, that little long piece, I'm going to cut that eventually. I just wait till the end to cut it because I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. And please do not go bumping this bob hard like your grandmas used to do. No. Trust me, if you cut it correctly, it'll give you that oomph that you're wanting. Please do not go in there and bump the end so hard to where it's rolled up under like a curl. That's just not it. So just give the hair a slight bevel. Please don't go in there trying to bump that bob hard, because it's not going to give you the look you want. You're going to be in there looking crazy, okay? So now I went ahead and cut her little sideburn piece, and now we're just gonna do the finishing touches. And do you see this bob? Like, stop playing. Once again, this is AliGrace hair. This is a 20-inch lace front wig 613 that I custom colored and custom cut. I thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn your notification bells. More videos coming soon. Stay safe.